Yo, what's good? Garen Main here. Today, we're talking about how to deal with that rat-ass ranged matchup in top lane, Gnar. Gnar's range is just dumb, and his Q-poke reaches a mile away. To top it all off, the second I try to close the gap, he just hops out with his E. So annoying, man. First off, you gotta understand Gnar's passive. When his rage bar maxes out, he turns into a massive, beefy monster. That Mega Gnar is insanely tanky and hits like a truck, so I honestly want to avoid fighting him if I can. Always track Gnar's rage bar and only look for trades when he's low on rage. When that bar gets close to full, just respect him and avoid long fights. Trust me, you do not want to let him transform and take over the lane. Listen up, pay attention. Gnar right after his transformation ends, when his rage bar is completely empty, is actually super weak. Watch his rage bar and play aggressively on him. Next up, depending on your champ, if you're matching up against Gnar, you definitely want to run Phase Rush and Nimbus Cloak. Honestly, just slotting in these MS movement speed runes makes it so much easier to run him down and stick to him. Running movement speed runes like Phase Rush lets you easily kite Gnar, dodge his poke, and get the heck out of dodge when things go south. Next up, your first buy should definitely be Plated Steelcaps. It cuts down basic attack damage, which makes surviving early poke and all-ins a breeze. On top of that, the extra MS helps you run him down and dodge his stuff. Look, I get the urge to rush your core item, but trust me, swallow your pride and lock in those boots first. Once Gnar burns his E to hop in, that's your absolute best window to trade back and punish him hard. Gnar's E has a massive cooldown. Once he burns it, he's basically a sitting duck with zero escape tools. This is your green light to go in, man. When Gnar's escape is down, closing the gap is a breeze, so you can easily bully him and take control of the lane. Seriously, the golden rule to beating Gnar is, the second he burns that E, you pull the trigger and run him down without a second thought. Using bushes gives you two huge advantages. First off, Gnar's W procs off hitting you with 3 auto attacks, but if you step into a bush, it completely drops his auto target and blocks it. Second, while he's trying to zone you out with his range, ducking in and out of bushes lets you drop vision, close the gap safely, and dodge free poke. Alright, enough classroom talk. Let's head straight into a real game and see it in action. At level 1, Gnar doesn't even have his E or W yet, meaning he's literally free if you can just get in his face. Don't be shy. Run him down right from the start. I can already hear chat flaming me. Wait a minute, the guy preaching Phase Rush isn't even running it? My bad, hear me out. Mord has a built-in pull with his E, and he's absolute trash without Conqueror, so we had to skip Phase Rush for this one. Gnar's pretty weak before he gets all his abilities at level 3, so this is the exact window where we really want to look for a favorable trade and punish him. Once Gnar drops his E and Flash, he's basically out of options, so forcing those summoners is huge. Also, just a heads up, our jungler is Vigo, so we're on an island, don't expect any ganks here. Alright, Mordekaiser's E hit Gnar, so we're going for a sticky, long trade. Mordekaiser is a champion who excels in extended trades. Mordekaiser's passive, Darkness Rise, activates after hitting 3 abilities or basic attacks, creating a damage field around him that deals continuous % health damage. The longer the fight goes, the higher your DPS gets, making it especially effective even against tanks. Our jungler is AFK farming while the enemy jungler lives in our lane. Absolute classic, right? Managed to pick up a kill from that trade. Honestly, I was wondering why Gnar was playing so aggressively out of nowhere, but turns out his rage bar was practically maxed. We were literally 1 auto away from getting completely smoked, so that was way too close for comfort. Gnar has 0 built-in sustain, meaning he has literally no way to heal back up. Honestly, that goes for pretty much all ranged champs, not just him. So what you want to do is take good trades and keep absolute pressure on him. On the flip side, Mord's W, Indestructible, packs a massive shield and heal, giving us insane sustain and tankiness in lane. It lets us out-sustain them and stay sticky in those long brawls. Bro, why is this Gnar so bloodthirsty when his bar isn't even charged? Any normal player would have backed off to tower, but this guy's just willingly sitting in Mord's passive burning to death, looking super panicked. Hate to break it to you, buddy, but your HP bar is already looking like a sad little sliver.
On my way.
Hold up, he just went Mega Gnar, so we're backing the heck off immediately. Mega Gnar is genuinely an absolute unit, and trading into that form is a total waste of time. Got collapsed on by their jungle and mid and totally threw that one, but we're chilling. Gnar didn't get the kill, so the game is completely winnable. We can still cook. We definitely want to keep the wave frozen on our side. That way, Gnar has way too much ground to cover and zero room to escape if we run him down. Gnar's Q, the Boomerang toss, applies a nasty slow if it hits you. It's honestly super annoying to deal with. Gnar's Q actually stops or loses range the second it hits a minion. So if you just keep minion waves between you two, you completely block the Boomerang and dodge that annoying slow. Keep in mind, the Boomerang also hurts on the way back when it catches and returns to his hand. You gotta watch your spacing so you don't accidentally get clipped by the return trip. Mini Gnar's range is decent, but it's honestly not even close to as oppressive as other ranged champs. If you use the minion wave as a shield, you can completely blank their poke and set up a clean window to close the distance. Gnar's got that hop, his E, to bail him out, but that cooldown is insanely long, which makes him prime food for champs who can gap close in a flash. Think of high mobility burst fighters like Wukong or Riven. They can easily run Mini Gnar down and secure the kill the second that escape is down. Of course, Mord can totally deal with Gnar too. Once you hook him with your E, you can force that nasty sticky trade, and when he's low, you just trap him in your ULT, just like we did, and take him to the Shadow Realm for a cozy little 1v1 date. Honestly, it's not bad at all. Alright, we're sitting on 2 kills and Gnar's got 2 deaths. Top lane diff is officially gapped. From here on out, we're just gonna bully him out of the game and farm him for content. See? Just like that, you hook Gnar right into our territory with Mord's E, and then we just lock him down for a nasty, sticky long trade. Bro's got 0 summoners left. Both E and Flash are down. So what do? Send him straight to the Shadow Realm with a ULT, lock down every possible exit, and cash in that free kill. G. Super easy. Landing phase is officially over, so it's time to take this massive top diff lead and spread it across the map to get our team ahead. Let's get it! Long story short, we totally lost. Our jungler got into a flaming match with bot lane, threw a massive tantrum, and basically soft AFK'd for the rest of the game, completely refusing to show up for any objectives or team fights. Honestly man, I've been seeing way too many games decided by mental booms like this lately. If you're gonna ego tilted and throw a fit over chat, just turn your chat off before queuing up ult. You can literally gap your opponent and smash lane, but half the time you still lose because your team starts a civil war. Playing top lane in solo queue is the ultimate void experience, but hey, we just gotta queue up and keep grinding. When your jungler, the guy holding the most broken objective securing spell in the game, decides to mental boom, games you should easily win become totally unwinnable. Honestly, if you actually want to climb and win games consistently in solo queue, you're just better off role swapping to jungle.